Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Hope you guys are starting your day off right, and if you're watching this a little bit later in the day, I hope you're having a good one. But today we're going to check out the newest from Orion Knives. This is the Aries, his latest knife. Now I do have a poker chip out here that does say Aries on it, and Orion Knives on the other one. The first 500 of the Aries sold are going to have this poker chip with it. I think that's very cool. And for those of you that may not know, I love how he went with Orion. There's Orion's belt, the 3 stars, but those also symbolize his 3 triplet boys. I think that is very, very cool how he incorporated that into his logo and kind of the meaning behind it, which is awesome. But yes, this is the Aries. Now, the Aries, we're going to start out, it's G10. It's got some really, really cool texturing going on there. There you go. Now, we've got some contouring going on, a little bit of contouring coming up. It does flatten out here just a little bit on top, but that texturing gives it a pretty decent grip. Now, you do have a titanium pocket clip. It is reversible, which is very cool. Very, very good. We're making the lefties happy. Oh, let's see. Oh, lanyard fans. We might not be making the lanyard fans happy. Oh, I don't think we are. It doesn't really look like a place that you could put your lanyard on this one. So, we're lefties, we're in. Lanyard fans, sorry. And if you're a lefty lanyard fan, well, I guess you're only half happy. But anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, good texturing. Everything milled off very nicely. Now, the one thing about this, the OEM on this is Sikio. Now, that is not a name I have ever heard of prior to getting the Aries. Have never heard that one. But as we are finding out, there are many, 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 many manufacturers and OEMs that make knives that we never, ever hear about, but they're starting to come out, you know, like this. Sikio, Monster is one. It's pretty amazing. But they're coming out, they're putting out their own knives now, and that's actually pretty cool. Now, I haven't seen anything from Sikio as far as their own knives yet, but it's definitely another knife manufacturer out there. But everything chamfered off very nicely. I know you are seeing this pretty large pivot button right there, and we are definitely going to get to that. Now, opening methods. Well, as you can see, you've got a pretty big fuller on that one. That I can reverse flick very easily. Okay? It is very easy on that. But you do have the large button, which you can use to open and close it. Now, this is what, it's a pivot button actuated wedge lock. That's what David is calling it. Pivot button actuated wedge lock. It does reverse flick very easy. I mean, it has to because I can do it very easily. So there you go. But now, you've got a 14C28N, what David is calling an American Tanto blade. Very nice. You've got the Orion logo there as well. There is your 14C28N. Got a nice black wash on it. Now, there is another version of this knife without the black wash in it. I'm pretty sure it's stonewashed. So, 2 different versions, and both of them selling price $89. That's what they're going for. So, as you can see, you've got compound grind going on there. Is it a true compound grind? Do we go all the way into the blade edge? It doesn't really look like it. But hollow here, flat here. So it is compound ground, but it doesn't look like it might. But if it does, it comes right down to that Tanto point. So those of you that are like me, I include myself in that statement, that aren't crazy about sharpening compound grinds. Yeah, this one kind of, it kind of works out. You've got a very nice sharpening choil going on there. And just an overall, no jimping. Don't really need it. I don't really need jimping on any knife, to be perfectly honest with you. But if you're going to put it there, make it useful. That's kind of my opinion on jimping. Maybe that should be a JB on EDC. If you're gonna do it right. All right, let's do a quick spec check. Anyway, so we're just over 7 inches, right about 7 1/4. Handle length, I think we're just shy of 4 3/4, but it's really, really close. Blade length coming in at right about 3 1/2. Cutting edge is going to be a closer, yeah, it's just over 3 1/4 on your cutting edge there. And then grip length, you're looking at just over 4 inches, about 4 1/4. So there's definitely a lot of room left over. You guys know 3 1/2 comes to the right about the end of my pinky. That's pretty much my wheelhouse. But so definitely a lot of grip on this one. So let's do, there you go. There it is up against the old bug out. Definitely a larger blade, larger knife blade as well than the bug out by quite a bit. So it's going to be more kind of in the PM2 range, which that's going to be a really, really pretty darn good size comparison. We're pretty even on this end, and really actually fairly even on the handle end. Maybe the Aries ekes it out by just a little bit. Just a little bit. Take a look at the pocket with that pocket clip. Goes in pretty easily. Now, it's not a deep carry clip. It's a milled titanium clip, so not deep carry. So you will have a little bit sticking out of your pocket there. Retention. Decent pop on it. I mean, it's got a good clip. It's not going to go anywhere. And let's get a quick weight on it. I forgot to do that. What does it say? We're starting grams. Okay, for our good friends across the pond. 122 grams or 4.3 ounces. So not a bad weight for a fairly, it's a good size knife. Good size knife. But overall, already told you, fit and finish is in there. We didn't check the centering. Yeah, it's centered. Very nice. But yeah, fit and finish, it's chamfered where it should be. It's not sharp. It's not pokey anywhere that it doesn't need to be, except, well, right there where it should be. Very good. Ergonomics. Yeah. Done very well. That low profile titanium clip, that's, oh man, that's in the perfect spot on my hand. No issues whatsoever. I can tell you I feel it, but I can a little bit, but really where it's landing on my hand, it's really hard to tell. But it's there. And that's about it. No issues, no hot spots, no nothing like that. Done very, very well. Absolutely. Action, pretty darn good. Like I said, it flips pretty well. Reverse flips, I can do it. Closes up pretty well. Now, if you want to operate it with a button, you guys know I don't really care to do that. But close it for sure. But that reverse flick actually works out pretty well. Thumb flick, yep. Can thumb flick it on that fuller as well. Overall, David's got himself another pretty nice knife. And I know people were coming up, and there may have been a few sold at Blade Show West. I think I saw a few of them go out the table, so very cool. I'm really, really glad to see that for David. Like I said, both of these versions go for right around, well, 89 bucks. That's what they go for. I think that's a pretty fair price for what you're getting. The wedge lock, the 14C. Yeah, I think it's priced pretty well. And like I said, don't forget the first 500 gets a pretty cool poker chip too. So if you're thinking about it, get you one, grab yourself a poker chip, and have your little extra carry in your pocket. Yeah. But really, really appreciate David sending this one out. Can't thank him enough. He's awesome. I love helping the guy out when we go to these shows like that, just because he's been such a great friend for such a long time. And really, really appreciate everything that David does for not only me, but for the knife community as well. Running the Apex Pass Around group and everything. He's just an awesome guy. So, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you guys for stopping by today as well. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.